everybody. It's Britt from the Down East YMCA in Ellsworth. Hope you're having a great day. If this is going to be yoga, stretching out on the floor mostly, we did the first video of a vinyasa flow. If you want to add those together or just do the floor is fine. So today will be a little bit more stretching, hanging out, relaxation. That's a good thing too. All right, let's get started. You don't need any experience to do this. I hope you join me, or maybe this is your first time. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so for right now, it's the most favorite pose. Just lie back. Just take a few breaths. Let the palms be up. Just center here for a moment. Let's just hang out. What's wrong with that? Nothing. It's good to get sweat on. It's good to get movement. And sometimes it's good just to stretch out the body. It is so beneficial. Nice long spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Let the eyes close if you like. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can throughout the class. If that's something you need to practice on, that's fine. That's why it's called a practice. So, because we're always practicing. Take a few deep breaths here. And just settle down to this time, this moment. All right, take a deep breath into the nose. We don't want to fall asleep yet, right? Wiggle the fingers and toes. Bend the feet or bend the legs and put the feet onto the ground. And take the right foot and put it over onto the left knee. Then you want to drive through the hands, through the legs. And if you want, you can grab a hold of the hamstring or you can grab a hold of the shin for a threaded needle. So you can inhale up, bring the chest up, bring the body off, and then exhale down. Let the head come down, let the shoulders drop away. If you want, you can gently push that knee away. There's all sorts of options, but what I really like to see is that you tuck your chin slightly in and try to get, as I say, try, maybe yours is there, mine is not, the back of the neck along the floor. Drop the shoulders away, pull the belly in, and try to lengthen that spine. Like I said, if you have it behind the hamstring, that's fine. You can work on pulling in that way and pushing that right knee away slightly, or if you have the shin, you can flex and point the feet a little bit. You can move around. You can feel that hip socket move. Wiggle it around a little bit and then readjust. Breathing deeply. Right on the edge, but not too far. Hopefully you did the first video and warmed up a little bit. If not, just take it easy while we're in here. I have a heated room that I enjoy. Inhale, exhale, pull it in for the last breath here. You can exhale through the mouth, lengthen the spine and release. Take the right leg and just let it slide over, like you're sitting on a chair and cross leg. And then let the knees drop to the left side. And the right arm reaches out like a wing. You can gaze towards that right hand for the twist away and then take a deep breath and let it all go. Take a look of where you're holding the tension. Breathe into that area. Adjust into that area. It's through the exhales that you'll feel the length, that you'll feel the release, you'll feel the stretch. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. One more deep breath here. As you exhale, let the knees and the hips turn away. Hopefully the shoulders on the floor if you can. Palm down with the right hand. and then come back center. Change legs, left foot on top of the knee. Reach up and either the hamstring or the shin, either one. You can lift up for a minute, take a deep breath, squeeze the abs, wherever's good for you, and then release it down. Maybe one side's tighter than the other, most likely. And if you're feeling tension here, as you exhale, exhale where that place is. Dip the chin in slightly, drop the shoulders, try to lengthen the back of the neck along the floor. You can pull the belly in slightly. You can flex and point the feet. Remember, if you're on the hamstring, you can push that knee away a little bit, or even on the shin. You can try both. As you exhale, feel it let go. Breathe deeply if you want. And if there's a lot of tension and you're wiggling and you just can't get comfortable, back off slightly. There's no benefit to being super uncomfortable. We're just trying to stretch it out. We're not trying to hurt it. You know, you don't want to let anything get hurt because of too much stretching, overstretching. Relax the face. And you can think of whatever you want. Hopefully it's calm thinking. You can even think of your grocery list or the hobbies that you would like to have. I mean, to be here and now is nice, but you can have thoughts that are your thoughts. Hopefully it's not that you want to be somewhere else than you are right here, but you can have dreams while you stretch out. One more deep breath here. Lengthen the back of the neck. Tuck the chin in slightly. Drop the shoulders. Pull the belly in. And as you exhale, just pull it in just a hair more. And release. Let that leg come over. So like you're sitting cross-legged. You can drop the foot down. And let the knees come over to the right. And let the arms drape over to the left. Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. Take a deep breath. You can gaze over towards that arm that's extended, that left arm, away from the knees. And as you do, see what's tight. Is it your back? Are you holding on to it? Let it go. If your shoulder lifts off the floor a little bit, so what? You're at home. No one's watching you. It just feels good. You can always readjust. Thinking about all the yoga that you want to do. Come back to the center. Pull the knees in. Take a deep breath. And then however you want, gently and slowly, you can rock and roll yourself up, or just push yourself up into a seated position. Sometimes this feels very nice in the back if you want to do that. One more time, roll up. And just be seated for a second. Take the right leg and cross it in front of you. And then we're going to take this left leg and we're going to bring it behind for a little pigeon. You can sit up tall over the legs, or you can sit to the side. I'm going to come this way so you can see also. So this leg, the shin is mine's not parallel with the mat. My foot dips down. It's all fine. You can have a block in front of you, but let that left leg lengthen out again. You can sit over on the hip or on a block. Take a deep breath, however you are, and lengthen up. And then exhale down over the leg. You can have a block or a bolster or just your hands. I'll slide back a little bit. It's a nice hip stretch for any runners or just walking, just living. We hold a lot of stress and tension in the hips. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it settle down. You can lengthen that back leg a little bit if that feels good. Again, if you're wiggling and and all over the place, just back off a little. You can come over onto the hip a little. You can come up. It's your practice. But lengthen the spine. You can always take a deep inhale and lengthen up, lift up through the chest. And come back down. I'm just going to be here for a few breaths. And hopefully you're taking this time to quiet the mind. Lengthen through the spine, the top of the head. Take a deep breath, lift up just slightly, and then dip back down with your exhale, wherever suits you. Inhale, rise up. And if you want, this is just an option, bend the back leg. Reach back. We're just going to be here for a minute. It's an option, and give that quadricep a stretch. Not going too deep on this right now. You can if you like. One more deep breath here. Release. Sit over on the right. Bring the left leg around on top of the right leg. So just scoot it all the way around. Then you can kind of scoot out. This is called shoelace. So we're going to get a little tight if you want. Again, you can have a block or a bolster. Now take a deep breath and lift the chest. Get some air in there. And then forward fold. Stretch for the hips. Back. You'll feel this all over, won't you? You can have your hands down. Give yourself a little support. Inhale, rise up through the head, lift the chest, exhale down over the legs, and breathe. Breathe into the tension. Breathe into where you're holding or you're tight. You can wiggle it out. You can relax it down. Sometimes in doing nothing, that's when everything happens. Sometimes in doing nothing, that's when everything happens. One more deep breath here. Exhale down all the way as far as you can over the leg, whatever's comfortable for you. And inhale to rise. Bring that left leg back and around. And come back this way, all the way to the back again. Bring the right leg underneath. Let the back leg be long behind you. Come back onto that knee, and then let the front leg just walk out a little bit. So left knee on the ground, right leg in front of you, maybe on the heel, and take a deep breath and forward fold over that. Hamstring stretch. You can always lengthen with an inhale, take a look at the toes, and then exhale down. We do a lot of forward rounding things. We have to make sure to do back bends, bend the spine, front, back, side to side. Now, if you're real experienced, you can turn this into a split, but we won't do that today. We'll work on it. It's all right. It's fun to work on, but it's not necessary today. We'll keep it chill. We'll keep it chill. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the back. I like to have that nice flat back. Even pull the right hip back a little or bring the left hip forward and even it out. You can wiggle the toes, your toes. One more deep breath here. Down over. Inhale, roll up. Foot comes to the ground. Pull that right foot back. Sit back just for a moment. Take a deep breath. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep breath. Bring the left leg in front. Cross the foot semi-parallel to the front of the mat. Mine goes in. That's fine. And then let that, I'll scoot back a little, let that back leg be nice and long and strong. Again, you can sit over on the left-hand side on a block, on a bolster, or your sweater, your dog, or just hang out here, right? Lift up for a minute, even if it's a little. Just lift the chest, get some air, drop the shoulders, gaze up slightly, right? And then exhale down over the legs with your block or your arms. Sometimes I actually like to come up onto my, move back a little, onto my forearms and put my thumbs right on the bridge of my nose or on the top. Kind of on my eye sockets, but not poking myself. I feel like it releases some sinus pressure. It feels good to me. And breathe. Just in pigeon for a few deep breaths in and out through the nose, dropping the shoulders away, being nice and long. No correct place to be other than where you are. And again, if you're fidgety and you can't get comfortable, just back off a little bit. And then inhale, exhale long, and as you exhale, let it go where the tension is holding. In your back, in your legs, in your face, in your jaw. And every day yoga will bring you something new. Every day will bring you something new. Sometimes it could be anger. Sometimes it could be sadness. And sometimes it can be joy. You never know. Just kind of working through those things. Or maybe asking why. Or maybe not asking why and just moving through anyway. Maybe it will just pass. This too shall pass. But knowing that you're doing the right thing, keep yourself healthy, keep yourself centered. Just breathe. One more deep breath here. Lengthen it out. Bring it up, hands, walk it in. And if you want, the option is to bend the back leg and reach around. Just for a few moments. You can gaze at it. You can gaze forward. You can lift up. It's for you. Right? You can flex and point. Or you can just be trying to get that back leg, and that's okay too. Release it down. Over onto the left hip. Bring the right leg over for shoelace on the other side. Right? Inhale, lift the chest. Take a deep breath up. The arms help just to lengthen up and get some air in there, and then bring it down over the leg. Oh, one side could be tighter than the other. And breathe. You can hold on to the feet or a little prop if you don't want the hands out. In this interesting time that we're going through, remember to take care of yourself. Eat healthy, get plenty of fluids, do get some fresh air, even if it's just in your driveway, right? It's a good time to clean the house or get rid of things that aren't serving you anymore. It feels good to kind of move some stuff out, just like in the joints. We do this so we can open up the joints and flush them out, get new oxygen, new blood, new fluid. The joints are like rooms, and if you keep them closed all the time, you never get refresh. Take a deep breath here, exhale down over. Roll it up, nice and slowly. Bring the legs behind you. Right knee on the floor. Left foot in front. Left toes up. Take a deep breath. Lift the chest. And then exhale down. A little half butterfly. You can point the toes to the sky. You can flex and point. You can always lift the chest, get some air, lengthen the back, drop the shoulders, and then dip down in. Again, this is why it's called a practice. Everything is practice. Eating habits are practice. Yoga's practice. Running's practice. Musical instruments. Raising children. And again, shout out to all the young moms or all the people who have young children out there going through this time with their young children at home. Hats off to you. I hope you get some time to get some yoga, take care of yourself. I used to make my son do yoga. He did. He'd last about 10 minutes. That was good for me. Just breathe down over the leg. You can always keep the arms a little bending, a little further. Inhale, gaze at your toes, exhale down. One more deep breath here. And then release. Bring the leg back. Cross the feet. Sit back. Just in sitting for a minute. We're going to go into what's called burning logs. So we're going to do a lot of hip stuff today. Take the right leg, place it on top of the left leg. So if this doesn't work for you, like this, just crossed the burning logs, stacking the legs, you can just sit crossed leg, just regular crossed leg seated. So burning logs for here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Make some more videos. We'll do some back bends. Stretching out different directions. Today is a lot of hips, which I think people need, including myself. You can place the hands on the legs. You can also do that nice little sinus release that I like to do. And anytime you want to lift up, inhale, and then drop forward. breathing into the place that you feel tension and trying your best to make it just let go. Just breathe deeply. One more deep breath here. Exhale down over the legs. Inhale, roll up. We're just going to switch sides. So you just stack the legs or sit cross-legged. Inhale, lift the chest. This time drop the shoulders, lean back slightly. And then exhale down over the legs. Maybe placing the hands in a different position that you had before. At any time, lift up to the top of the head, take a deep breath, and exhale down with a nice flat back. And then you can roll in. Could be asked, what was the most important time in your life? Or what is? And it might be right here and right now. Every moment. The now moment. Just let it breathe, let it settle, let it elongate. Nice long, deep inhales, nice long exhales. One more time. Exhale down over the legs. You can even exhale through the mouth. Roll on up. Release the legs. We're going to do one last stretch before we just come to a seated position to take a few minutes. I'd like you to come onto your knees. I'm going to go this way this time and turn a different way. All right, so come onto your knees actually. The knees are spread about hip width apart and the feet are directly behind us so you can't see them. So if you're like this, bring the feet out. And I don't want you to be afraid of the back bends, because everybody needs the back bend. So we're going to do it real easy. If you want, if you're seasoned in the back bend, then you do you, right? But for now, I want you to push the hips forward and lift the chest and drop the shoulders down. Bring the shoulder blades together as best you can, right? And just inhale and exhale right here. You can even place the hands, fingers down on the back, the upper, the meaty part, you know where that is. The meaty part up here, and then just lift the chest, drop the chin down slightly, don't let the head come all the way back. And for here is a great place to work on the back bend. No big deal, right? If you want, you can even bring the toes up, and you can reach down for the heels if you like. So if you reach for the heels, make sure you push the hips forward, and then you can release the toes also. So lots of places to work. Find place to work back bend. Push the hips forward. Gaze upward. Open the chest. Perfect place. Right here. Right? You have stability. Then again, you can work back to reaching the heels. Even if you reach one heel, great. Cool. Then you can change it. Awesome. Both heels. And then if you want, drop the toes just a little deeper. So it's up to you. But lift the chest. Breathe. All those different levels. No big deal. Wherever you want to be is a fine place to be. Isn't it? or here. Right? You can reach up with the arm. Maybe that will just give you a little more confidence in reaching back. So lots of different options. One more deep breath here. Push forward. Exhale, push forward. And then release down. So after that, the back might be a little sensitive. Come back down into child's pose. Just stretch it out the other way. We did a lot of hip, a lot of forward fold. I just wanted to get the opposite direction for a minute. Take a few deep breaths here. And walk it up. Just come into a seated position. My husband bought me this beautiful meditation seat, so I like to use it whenever I can. And just for the last few moments, if you would with me, grant me this wish that we can end with a breathing technique that you can use at any time throughout your day, just alone. So I'll show you one breathing technique you can do in the morning if you want. It's just to inhale and exhale real quick if you want to liven yourself up through the nose, out through the nose. But today we're going to just bring it down a little bit. So if you would, you can close your eyes, open your hands up, palms up if you want. You can place them in your lap, whatever suits you. You can lay down if you like. And for a moment, close your eyes if you would. Just breathe normally in and out through the nose. And then take a deep breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just breathe normally in and out through the nose. At any time, you can use that throughout the day. You can even just use the count of 5. You can even meditate on counting. Keep the eyes closed just for a moment if you would. We have to have some laughter and some fun. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you just did the lower body stretching, or if you put them together. Video 1, Vinyasa flow. Video 2, floor stretches. Just breathe for a moment. more you practice, the more comfortable you'll get. Just like with everything. Take a deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. Palms together. If it serves you, back of the thumbs to the forehead for beautiful thoughts throughout your day. Back of the thumbs to the mouth for beautiful words spoken when you're living tight with your family all day long. And thumbs to the heart for love from me to you. Namaste, which means my light to your light. And if you want to say thank you instead, it's completely fine. That is the best prayer there ever is thank you. So thank you for joining me, Britt, from the Down East YMCA. I hope you guys are safe and healthy and happy, and may we continue our journey and see each other soon.